Today we got two incredibly powerful villains going head to head. Superboy Prime versus King Hyperion. Who wins? Well, let's find out. Superboy Prime was once a young, high-spirited kid in the real world who just happened to have the powers of Superman. However, intense trauma and loss of destiny has severely twisted his sense of right and wrong, and justice and morals, causing him to become one of the most powerful villains in the DC universe. Superboy Prime possesses the same powers as Superman, but his powers appear to be much more powerful, probably due to his insanity. In fact, Superboy Prime's powers are reminiscent of the extremely powerful Silver Age Superman. He's strong enough to fight against overpowered two Supermen at the same time, beat Martian Manhunter, mention that Black Adam's punches tickle, and fight against the JSA, Teen Titans, and Doom Patrol all at the same time, and say he wasn't even trying. Superboy Prime is even powerful enough to bust his way out of the Phantom Zone and the Speed Force, which had previously been deemed impossible until Prime arrived on the scene and did it. Superboy Prime is exceptionally fast as well, as he's much faster than the speed of light, and is even able to move planets at faster than light speed. One time, he even reshifted the center of the universe away from Oa, and Prime did this so fast that the Guardians had no idea that the planets were missing until it was too late. Superboy Prime can heal from wounds instantly, has hypnotic skills, and even has incredible ventriloquism powers. He has heat vision that's powerful enough to shoot right through Superman's chest, and freeze breath that's powerful enough to blow out stars. Unlike other Kryptonians, Superboy Prime really isn't affected by kryptonite, and even the reality-altering powers of fifth-dimensional imps don't affect him. He is injured and weakened by red sunlight, but really, his psychological phobias are his greatest weakness. He's terrified of the dark, due to the fact that it saps his powers, and has flash phobia, because it was the speedsters who trapped him in the Speed Force. Primarily, though, he's afraid of being forgotten and lost to the ages, not being remembered as the threat that he wants to be. And then in the other corner of King Hyperion. King Hyperion of Earth 4023 is an evil, corrupt, twisted, and mentally deranged version of the Squadron Supreme's Hyperion. He is a tyrannical and genocidal would-be conqueror of the universe. Every single cell in Hyperion's body absorbs energy from the sun, and even if his body has been completely dismembered, his cells will continue to absorb and store solar energy, and allow him to recover from almost any injury. It's not completely clear why, but King Hyperion is significantly stronger than other Hyperion counterparts. It is probably due to his insanity, though. Hyperion possesses seemingly limitless superhuman strength, as he's physically overpowered the absolute strongest of heroes, including Hulks, Herculeses, and Thors. He's beat other Hyperions, humiliated Juggernaut, and beat up and killed a bunch of alternate Avengers and members of the Fantastic Four. King Hyperion's fought two other Hyperions at once, survived a nuclear holocaust, and easily stood up to attacks from Juggernaut, Mimic, and Holocaust, stating that those attacks only further enraged him. He's actually got an impressive healing factor as well, as he quickly recovered from having his neck snapped, and regrew from just a head and a torso, although that one took quite a bit longer. He's fast enough to move at faster than light speeds, and his heat vision is actually incredibly powerful as well. He's destroyed Juggernaut's helmet, destroyed Sentinels, and destroyed Vision. His heat vision was even manipulated to be used against him once, and actually defeated him. It's that powerful. At the end of the day, King Hyperion was strong enough to defeat two different Marvel universes, conquering their Earths, and was only stopped when his incest returned to sand. I'd love to do a brief intermission here and do a shameless plug for my new channel, Cinephile. We're going to talk about all things movie and TV. We're going to cover such topics as why did Justice League fail? Why did Solo fail? Does Star Wars The Last Jedi deserve the hate? What makes Thor and Loki's relationship so great? Avengers 4 theories like, did Doctor Strange create a time paradox? Why is no one in the Empire really afraid of Darth Vader? Stuff like that. As well as delving into more TV stuff like, which is better? Office or Parks and Rec? How much am I ever friends? And then fan theories like, is Peter Pan the angel of death? Plus we got reviews for new movies and TV coming out every single week. Links down in the description. Make sure you go subscribe because it's going to be one incredible ride. Anyways, get back to this video. So who wins? Oh, let's break it down. Now what's interesting about this fight is that they have essentially the same powers. And they're actually essentially the same character in some ways. Superboy Prime is an amped up, incredibly powerful version of Superman, while King Hyperion is an amped up, incredibly powerful version of Hyperion. And Hyperion is Marvel's first pretty much direct ripoff of Superman. See, they're pretty much the same character. And so that means that neither one of them will win because they have some unique power or something that the other one doesn't have. It's just whoever is more powerful is coming out on top. Plain and simple. Well, now King Hyperion has fought against two different Hyperions at the same time, which is impressive, while Superboy Prime has fought against two different Supermen at the same time. So what's the difference here? Well, King Hyperion fought against two unnamed Hyperions, who didn't really have any feats. On the other hand, Prime fought against post-crisis Superman, and Earth 2 Superman, who are both established powerhouses, and we know exactly how strong and powerful they are. And he was just laughing off their attacks. Do you see how what Superboy Prime did is more impressive? Because he went up against named characters, while King Hyperion didn't. And that's really the main difference between these characters. King Hyperion went up against a lot of unknown heroes. Thors and Hulks and the like who he never met before, and don't really know truly how powerful they were. We can assume that these heroes probably were quite strong, but know how a Hulk from the 616 universe is much stronger than Hulk from the 1610 Ultimate universe? Same concept applies here. We just don't know how powerful these heroes that King Hyperion defeated truly were. But Superboy Prime? Well, he went up against all the heroes in the DC universe that we know. Like really, almost all of the heroes in the DC universe, which is just impressive. And then when King Hyperion did fight against heroes in the 616 universe, heroes that we know how strong they are, well, he lost to Blue Marvel alone, and later went on to lose to the Thunderbolts. Looking at everything from this light, it's pretty clear that Superboy Prime is in fact much more powerful. Not to mention that he's definitely faster, and his heat vision is more powerful. Superboy Prime is coming out on top here. But what do y'all think? I would love to hear your thoughts. Sign off in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe button. More videos just like this one every single day. And I'll see you all next time.